Hi everybody, my name is Luciano. Today I'm going to present you my final project for the managing machine learning projects for product managers. Today my project aims to solve one of the biggest problems we have in Colombia, specifically with the students in the rural areas of the country, of the countryside. Today, we have around 2.2 millions of children that live in the countryside. Around 30% of them, they don't have access to any type of education, specifically for middle and high school. So, due to the advance in the communication and the penetration of the mobile phones in Colombia, around 80%, according to the last uh, statistics from the government, 80% of the population has access to on a smartphone. And thanks to that, I think one of the huge opportunity we have here is to use machine learning to provide uh, specific create courses courses like Coursera or EDX that can allow this population to have access to quality education. For me, one of the best options to do is to use cluster analysis that helps to, based on the Ministry of Education of Colombia and also the Statistics Institute, we can use all the information based on age, genders, regions. We can tailor it that the courses for self-education for these people, because today we have huge dropouts rates and also lowest rates in literacy. So thanks to that, we can create a program that is going to be tailored for each student that helps to provide good education that helps these communities to thrive. So for me, machine learning could be a great opportunity to fulfill that gap for these communities. In the third part, we have the business understanding. As I mentioned before, our target is students in the ages from 4 to 16, kids in the rural areas from middle school and high school. So the actual problem we have is that the communities, the rural communities, are far away from the urban centers. So the children today, the children have access, they can go to the school. They have to walk in average the 20 miles every day. That's true. And also they face another problem with the teachers, because the teachers don't have the qualification, or on sometimes they don't even have a teacher that can educate the kids. So today, if you see the problem, we have around 126,000 kids that are not enrolled in a public education. So that helps to increase the poverty, because many of these kids have to start working at the early ages and they don't develop any skill that is required in the job market today. So I had mentioned, if we continue with that, we expected when the implementation of these platforms, we're going to the reduction in the dropouts of the rates, and also increase the literacy in the rural areas for kids and students. The metrics is going to use for the outcome is going to decrease the dropouts, school rates, and also increase the literacy for the rural areas. Also, the metric is going to use to analyze the model, the output metrics will be silhouette coefficients. Our target is reducing in 50% the dropouts of the students, and also the 50% increase in the literacy rates. The big problem we are facing here, the constraints, the could be the problem in some states of Colombia. They lack for the updated information of the situation of the student, so could be difficult to create a robust platform that work with updated information. Bueno, for the implementation here, our goal is to use cluster analysis model that determine the best courses for the rural students. We're going to use the k-means algorithm. For the data understanding, we're going to collect historical data from the Ministry of Education and Statistics Institute. Also, we're going to create labels for the historical data and also identify possible features such as ages, genders, and regions. And also we're going to analyze the features looking for correlation and validate hypotheses. In the data preparation, we're going to select the features and split the data to train the model and validating the model. In the model staging, we're going to add new features that determine the increase or decrease the performance of the model. Also, in the last step, the evaluation, we're going to assess the prediction parameters with the help of the educational experts. For the machine learning system design, we're going to use cloud solution due to the data is obtained from the open sources such as I mentioned before, Ministry of Education of Colombia, and also from the other institutes are related that can help to improve the robustness from the model. We are going to use computation done on the cloud and result on the delivery to the end device. From the offline versus online learning, the model requires to be trained frequently. And also the latency is relevant. For batch versus online prediction, we're going to use real-time predictions generated upon request and monitoring monitoring of model drift. The huge risk we have in production is the changes in the model parameters by business, and also one of the potential risks here is the lack of the updated data from the institutions, the public institutions such as Ministry of the Education, that could be a potential problem in the future. Well, that's all for this. Thank you very much for take attention for this. Have a good night.